can't ignore me all morning.
No. I thought we were going to save all the discussion for the lawyers. See you in court and all that, huh?
We need to talk. I need to know that you're not serious about wanting custody.
Why? Do you really think I'd joke about something like that?
No, I don't. Are you deliberately trying to hurt me?
Of course not, no.
Then why are you taking my kids away?
Well, I'm not. Sarah stays with you, obviously.
What?
Well, she needs help with the baby. I'm at work, I haven't got time.
You want David, but not Sarah?
No, I didn't say that, did I?
You didn't have to. You are not splitting this family up, Martin. You are not taking my kid away from me.
Well, it's my son too, and don't you forget it.
Morning.
Oh, someone's in high spirits.
Yeah, I'm off to get a car, can't wait.
My heck, somebody's been saving hard.
Yeah, he's bought it from the money he got from selling Monica's puppies.
Oh, blood money. It sounds very unsavoury to me, does that?
Yeah, it were. And I were very sad when I had to say goodbye. And I won't be doing it again.
And he cracks on to be such a hard man.
Show 'em what else we got with money.
Oh, look.
Oh.
What are we looking at?
The engagement ring. Tyrone's just bought it for me.
Well, congratulations. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it now. Small, but beautiful. But you know what they say, Tyrone? It's not the size of the jewel that matters. It's the size of your affections.
Yeah, she's my top bird.
And they say romance is dead.
All right. Yeah, just thinking.
What about?
Just something Steve said. Apparently it's Jez Quigley's funeral today.
Good riddance. Should make you feel better.
Doesn't change anything, though, does it? Doesn't bring Tony back, doesn't get Jim out of prison.
Well, at least he can't hurt anyone anymore.
Suppose not. Anyway, what about you? You're not exactly full of beans yourself.
No, it's Dougie. Never seen him like this before. He's frantic.
I'm not surprised after that publicity.
Yeah, but if the council are serious about pulling the plug on those contracts, it could be ruined.
It won't come to that, Debs. He'll pull a few strings.
Oh, I hope so. Just still can't quite believe that Toya went to the press.
I don't think it was her that rang the Gazette.
Oh, yeah, but she's the one behind it all, isn't she, stupid little...
I hope you're not referring to me.
Yeah, I am, actually. What on earth did you think you were doing?
It's called social justice.
Oh, for goodness sakes, this isn't some stupid little student game. This is people's livelihoods we're talking about.
Yeah, and people's homes. I saw Phil Simmons sleeping on the street, remember? So if you want to have a go at someone, have a go at your flaming boyfriend.
Please be reasonable, Martin. Talk to me.
I'm gonna go and look at a few flats. But don't worry, we'll be out of your hair soon.
What do you mean, we?
Me and David.
He won't leave me, Martin.
Yeah, well, why don't we ask him? Ask him who he wants to live with.
You're not serious.
Yeah, why not?
You can't ask him to choose between his parents. It's a dreadful thing to ask a child to do.
I don't see why. He seems so keen on doing what's best for the kids. Why shouldn't it be his decision?
But not Sarah. She doesn't get to make a decision because you don't want her.
No, you're just twisting things.
Am I?
There, yes.
You're the only father she's ever known, Martin. How's she going to feel when she finds out you only want a brother?
What judge is going to let a stepfather take a kid from a mother, huh? Come on, I'm no fool, Gail. I'm not going to pick fights I can't win. But I can win with David. And I will.
Any luck?
Strange, isn't it? All my old buddies at the council seem to be disappearing into the woodwork.
Well, 'tis Sunday. Probably all just getting stuck into the Yorkshire pud.
Don't you kid yourself. It could be any day of the week, but if it's me calling, there's none of them in.
It's all of the good news yet?
What?
Simmons, want to settle out of court. Looks like we are home and dry.
Not yet.
What? What's happened now?
I'll tell you later. Oh, I'll tell you something about that council lot. They may be brave enough to hang their phones up on me, but I doubt they'll shut their doors in me face.
Perhaps you want to film me?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm having a ball, mate. Having a ball.
Why? What's happened now?
Oh, I've got a fantastic afternoon ahead of me. Flat hunting. Or should I say going looking around scummy bedsits that aren't fit for a dog.
What, you're actually moving out?
I've got no option. It's either that or one of us gets buried under the patio.
Well, you could do worse look at them flats at Victoria Street. Still one going above our shop.
No, I don't think so, mate.
Why not?
Do you not read the papers? Dougie Ferguson, He's hardly the landlord of the week, is he?
He's always been all right with us. Anyway, you'd only be around the corner, you get to see a lot of the kids.
Fair point.
Talk to Vinny, he'll sort you out.
That's worth a try. Beggars can't be choosers.
Ready for the off?
I certainly am.
I bet Norris was all ears when he knew we were staying over.
We didn't go into details. Anyway, it's none of his business.
That's a spirit.
Well, it's true. This is just a pleasant visit to the theatre. And if anybody wants to make somewhat of it, that's their prerogative.
Good.
Listen to that, eh? Roars like a lion, doesn't it?
Hey, I like the colour and all. Very groovy. How could you afford it?
With the money off the pups.
Well, I know that. But I thought you'd got an old banger. You know, we're buying Maria that engagement ring.
Oh, it's all right, Vera. I'd rather him get a decent car anyway than buy me some flashy ring. It's only small, but I love it.
Oh, I tell you what, Tyrone, she's not going out with you for your money.
No, I don't like big jewellery anyway. I think it's dead trashy.
David, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, I don't think your mum and dad would approve of you throwing stones.
I don't care.
You'll break a window.
I don't care anymore.
What's the matter, David? What is it?
Leave me alone.
Are you having some sort of trouble at home?
I was hiding in my room this morning, and I could still hear them arguing. And when I went down, they were still rowing. My mum, she were all funny with me, like pretending nothing was wrong. But I'm not stupid, I know what's going on.
They were arguing. Well, sometimes mums and dads do that, but it don't mean to say they don't love you.
Get off!
Oh, come on, David, you're only going to get yourself in trouble. Wouldn't you rather come round to ours for a nice piece of cake?
No, I wouldn't, so leave me alone.
Well, look at you. Look how well you're walking.
Comes in handy, you know, when you get to walk about your cell all day.
I'm so sorry, I can't believe what's happened.
Spare me your sympathy, Elizabeth. Just let me know why you're here, please.
I had to come. I wanted to see you. I want to see Steve.
Oh, Steve? Huh, well, you've missed the boat.
What do you mean?
Well, you're too late. In case you want to sit in the bedside and play your Florence Nightingale bit, you've missed the boat.
That's not fair.
No, don't suppose it is. Still better late than never.
When you rang to tell me about Steve, Michael and I were away on holiday. That's why I've not been in touch before.
Ah, Michael. Well, how is he? How's Michael doing? How's your big romance?
It's okay. It's fine.
Good. No wedding ring, so you're not married then? I thought you were getting married.
We've been very busy. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about me.
Well, let's talk about me, shall we, eh? Do you want to know what I've been up to over the last few weeks? By God, I've had a cracking time, me.
Please don't.
Don't what? Let me just tell you what's been going on, Elizabeth, okay? Your son, Stephen, my son, our son, gets his head kicked in. He's half dead. Then I end up in here with all these scumbags, rapists, murderers. But don't you worry your head, because I belong in here, so I do.
Stop it. You don't belong here.
Don't I? Well, that's rich coming from you. As I recollect, you used to tell me, oh, Jim MacDonald, you know the one thing wrong with you? You use your fists before you use your brains. Well, fair play to you, we're probably right. If I'd listened to you, I probably wouldn't have ended up in here.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to punish yourself.
Don't I? You're forgetting something, Elizabeth. I'm a murderer. I killed a man. So forgive me if I'm a little bit preoccupied, because you want to know something else? It's his funeral today.
You didn't mean to do it. Steve told me. The guy is a murderer. He almost killed our son, and he was after him again.
Oh, that makes it right, does it? Eh? He's a murderer, so he deserves to die. Well, what does that make me? I'm a murderer. Do I deserve to die? Is that the crack?
He punctured a lung. And he was after our son. It's manslaughter, not murder.
Oh, come on. Dress it up any way you want. He's dead. I killed him, okay? And I'm doing me time now, believe you me. I'm sorry I lost the head before, you know what I mean? Well, it's been in here, you know, being locked up. I don't like you seeing me like this, Elizabeth, in here. It's not right.
It's all right.
It's not all right at all. It's far from all right. You know, when I went to the police station handing myself in, I thought, well, I could do this stand on my head, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, it's a terrible place, this.
Is it that bad?
Oh, for God's sake, you're desperate. There's like a way of living in here, you know what I mean? There's a way of talking to people, and there's a way of looking at people. You have to be hard as nails all the time, you know what I mean? You can't be scared. If you're scared, you're dead.
You can cope with it. You can. You've been inside before, and 20 years in the army. You're strong, Jim. You've always been strong.
Ah, well, maybe. Sometimes I don't feel like it, you know, in the middle of the night. You see, the whole place, it's like a noise. There's a noise all the time. It's like keys, doors slamming. Do you know, shouting and roaring, people never shut up. There's never any peace. All through the night, you can't get away from it. Tell you what, I've never been so lonely in my life.
And to top it all, Martin wants to ask David who he wants to live with. Can you believe that?
I'm so sorry it's come to this.
I can't get my head round it. I've lost my husband and now I could lose my son.
No, that's not true. Even if Martin does ask David, that doesn't mean anything. There's no judge in the land would give Martin custody over you.
Well, that's not what Martin reckons.
Well, he's daft. You're an expert, remember? You're the one in the family home. You're the one that can give David the stability that he needs.
I don't feel very stable. I feel it's all crumbling down around me. Oh, it's crazy. I mean, you're married for years. You build a family, a future. All it takes is a few weeks for it all to fall down.
Are you sure there's no way you can sort this out amicably? I mean, you could still go and see a counsellor.
No, it's too late.
Are you absolutely sure? Because believe me, once these solicitors get their teeth into each other, it can get really nasty.
It already has.
You'll have to get in touch with the utilities, water, gas and that, let them know when you're moving in.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
And there's the keys. What is it to say? I hope you'll be very happy.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Anyway, listen, thanks for sorting it out so quick, yeah?
Cheers. Here you go. Thanks.
Listen, pal, we all know you're not whiter than white. Maybe I'll make a few phone calls to the Gazette, eh? Let's see how you like it.
Right, you're going to let us know what's been going on then, are you?
Oh, hey, look, Vinny, I've got me back to the wall here. I just don't have time for this, I'm sorry.
No, but you've got time to talk it through with your girlfriend. How come I have to ask her to find out what's been happening?
Listen, I didn't mean to keep you in the dark. I just thought that I could turn this thing around without too many people knowing.
Can you?
I don't know. Those weasels at the Council have closed ranch. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, it's not much, but at least there's some good news.
What's that?
Martin Platt, he's taken the flat above the hardware shop.
Believe me, it's going to take more than his rent money to keep me afloat.
That's it.
Until next time.
What next time?
I'm going to sort things out so I can come and see you again.
Elizabeth, I appreciate you coming to see me, but you don't have to.
I know I don't have to, I want to.
You've got Michael. You've got a new life in Milton Keynes. And just you go home and get on with it.
And leave you in this state.
Well, you can't take me with you, can you? Look, I'm sorry I lost my temper. I was just keeping things inside. Locked up. And I let him out when I saw you.
That's good. At least we can still talk.
Well, there's not a lot left, really. I've just got to accept I'm here and get on with it.
No, you don't. We don't have to accept anything. We're going to fight this.
I'm pleading guilty. There's not a lot left to fight for.
Yeah, there is. There's people who care about you. There's people who want you out of here. I won't let you give up.
Come on, mate.
What did you think of the play?
I enjoyed it. I thought the second half went on a bit, but overall... Oh, listen to me. You've turned me into a right critic.
Well, that's good. That's very good to know what your feelings are. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to eat?
Oh, I could definitely eat.
Well, see if I can book a table in the hotel restaurant. They do a post-theatre supper. It's supposed to be very good.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I just might pop up to my room for a minute. I need to freshen up a bit.
You don't need to do anything at all. You know, when I was waiting for the interval drink, I couldn't stop watching you.
I know. I saw you. You were pretending to look at your programme. I saw you watching.
I couldn't keep my eyes off you. Do you know, tonight you look ravishing.
Ravishing? There's an old-fashioned word. I won't be long.
So how was he? Pleased to see you?
Not at first, no. I thought he was going to have me chucked out.
Well, must have got Betty in there for a full hour.
Yeah, it did. Sort of. He told me how he was feeling, but there's nothing you can do to make him feel any better.
What do you mean?
It's really frightened, Steve. And I've never seen your dad like that before.
Dad frightened? You don't think he's cracking up, do you?
I hope not. No, I think he's just finding it tough. Not knowing what's going to happen to him.
Well, at least he's still talking. He seems to have got more out of him than anyone else has. It's Quigley's funeral today.
Your dad said.
I just hope this is the end of it all, you know. I'm going to keep my head down anyway. Right, let's get you back to the station then, shall we?
Yeah, I'm going to come back next week and see him again.
You coming back here?
I'll have to go to Milton Keynes, sort a few things out, but... yeah, I'll be back.
Anyway, I can move into the flat tomorrow. Can have it as soon as I need it.
Fine. Sooner the better.
Yeah, fine. Better take a few bits with me. Bedding, towels, a couple of mugs.
Right. You can't just take David, you know.
Well, we'll see, won't
Yeah,
we?
we will. Because I've got rights, and there are legal procedures to go through. It's not just a matter of who wants what.
Well, I know that, Gail. But I've got rights as well, and I'm going to exercise them.
What does that mean?
It means I'm going to get myself a solicitor, and we're going to do this thing properly.
I see.
Well, I can't see why you're so surprised. You were the one who got a solicitor in
Yeah.
the first place.
I'm glad I did, if this is the way you're going to act.
I'm not acting, Gail. I'm just saying, if you want a fight, you got one.
That was absolutely delicious. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you know what I enjoyed the most, though?
Chocolate mousse.
Being with you. The theatre, the meal, all been wonderful. Nobody watching, nobody spying.
Rita, I know at times it's difficult and awkward for you, but I want you to know something, that in spite of the complexities of my situation, you know, my wife's illness and my family, it doesn't in any way change my feelings for you. In fact, it makes it much, much stronger. You're a very wonderful woman, and you make me very happy.
And you certainly have a way with words.
Right, what would you like to do now? Would you like some coffee or just retire?
I think I'd like a nightcap.
Really?
Could we have 2 brandies, please? And could we have them on room service? 205, please. Thank you.
Rita, are you absolutely sure about this?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm absolutely certain.
It's just annoying me. I mean, how can I be Dougie's right-hand man when he won't even tell me what's going on?
Oh, don't take it so personally. You've seen what he's like today. I hope here he comes. Talk about a man on a mission.
Well, I hope you're satisfied, love. You and your scrounger mate Simmons, you've finished me.
Well, you should have thought about that before you started throwing people out on the streets.
Don't give me that sanctimonious crap. This is business, not the flaming Boy Scouts.
Leave it, Dougie.
Yeah. Thanks to your little barmaid here, I am now persona non grata. I don't exist. Dougie Ferguson? Oh, wouldn't touch him with a barge pole. He's crooked, see, he's bent.
Dougie, leave her alone.
Leave it, Dougie. It's not worth it. She's just a stupid little kid.
Yeah, a stupid kid who's brought my business down. A stupid kid who's cost me a flaming fortune.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's over. I've done everything I can to get those contracts back, but nobody wants to know.
There'll be more work, man. It's not that bad.
Isn't it? My reputation's in tatters. I'm mortgaged to hell. I've got loans coming out of my ears and a yard full of materials I can't even use. So go on. Tell me again. Tell me it isn't that bad. That's it. May as well face the facts. There's no point in running away from it. I'm ruined.